Yo, what is up guys? And I'm here to show you guys my Madden 17 offensive scheme and playbook, everything. So, first things first, my favorite formation in this playbook is gun split close. But the personnel changes that I make is I press the right stick to the left once, and that puts you in a tight end slot package. Basically means that your slot receiver to the right, which is actually not even the slot, it's 89, he's a tight end instead of a receiver. I personally like that more for run blocking, and it also means that where number 26 is, your fullback is a fullback or a running back instead of a tight end. So you'll see why that's important later. So what I've done in the subs is I've subbed in Le'Veon Bell at fullback. And that's because the fullback is going to have to run the ball and catch the ball. He doesn't really need to block as much. So that's what I do. I sub in a running back at fullback. So the first thing is, I'll show you guys the pass is halfback wheel. That'll be the bottom play. And for now, I'm going to come out in just a 4-3, cover 3 sky. So the reads against single safety, so there's one safety up high in the middle of the field. The reads are the right side of the field. So the first hot route is, or the only hot route is put circle or B on a streak, and that gives you a flood concept to the right. So against single safety, read the right first, because that gives you 2 defenders on 3 routes. If you look right now, it looks like 2 against 3. So I'm going to hike the ball and read the flood concept. Right there. And for me, the reads go flat, tight end. Never ever throw the streak route. That's like the #1 rule with this, is never throw the streak route. It'll look open against single safety, but it's not. So I hike the ball, flat's open again. Pretty much against a cover 3, you're going to have the running back wide open. So that's, against single safety, you read the right. So I'm going to call a new play and show you guys what you do against 2 high safeties. So first I'm going to call my play. Right there, halfback wheel. And then I'm going to call just a Tampa 2. No, I'll go cover 2 sink. So this is just standard cover 2. So basically, the reads against 2 high safeties. On the pass play, you read left first. And the reason for this is your post route will break in between the 2 high safeties and can get open for a big gain. And this works against cover 4, cover 2 man even. This post route destroys man. So what I do is I read post and then I go straight to the flat on the right. So here we go. Let's hike the ball. Wait a little bit right there. It's a tight throw, so if you're playing Ultimate Team, you need someone with good medium to deep accuracy. Alright, read it again. Right there. Yeah, what I do is I throw it right when my receiver gets behind the linebacker. Now, if you're playing someone who uses their middle linebacker and they pick up on this, then leave Coates or that receiver on his dig route. Because the post route, if he uses the post route, his linebacker's out of the middle of the field. You could even slant, circle, or B. Because now that that middle linebacker's gone, you can feed that right up the middle, and then he has to choose. So if they got 2 high safeties, I actually recommend slanting, circle, or B instead of streaking. Because that makes the middle linebacker choose. Because if he comes under for the slant, you throw it over to the post. If he goes over for the post, you throw it underneath to the slant. It doesn't really matter what man coverage. You still do your same exact reads as regular based on the safeties. So I'm going to go just cover 2 man, top play. So what I'm going to do is I see 2 high, so I'm slanting Coates. So against a man, if your opponent does not use the post route, it will be open. It gets the most glitchiest break ever. Look at that. And if you possession catch it, you won't drop it. It's amazing. All right, too high slant. Right there. And then if he calls like cover one hole with a middle linebacker in a yellow or a hook zone, and he uses that hook zone, then throw the slant. Slants beat man too. Slants actually can have some run after the catch. And on the opposite side, let's pretend that this is man single safety. Your read will be X, the tight end. Tight end is always open against man. And I possession catch a lot, but I could have rat catched that. So I do recommend X against man. So it really is this play beats man beats zone. All you gotta do is pre-snap read the safeties and then just do your reads and you'll be fine. And the running back, even if you have a fast running back, then you can definitely throw to the running back. I'd be careful with that though, because they can catch up and get a pick six, which would be really bad. I'll just run this one more time, throw to the running back. Now here's a scenario that I'm gonna try to create that I've seen in games all the time. So, split close, and I'm gonna sub in the fastest running back here. So I'm gonna put Le'Veon Bell there, and then put a tight end there just for now, just to show this off. So go to your play, and then the defense is gonna call cover one hole. Now the thought behind this is you have your running back matched up against a linebacker. So if he gets the break like I'm expecting and I get blocking, then you can throw it over the top like that. That is amazing, because that's Vontaze Burfict is a linebacker with like 80 speed, and you've got a running back hopefully with like 90 plus speed. And sometimes if I see this look, I'll even block my running back to the right if I know that he's calling this play to give me the extra blocking, because it is kind of tight, see right there? Because you got to wait for him to break. So you're going to need a good O-line to throw this pass. Right there. Throw it right when he breaks and he will beat him over the top and then just rat catch it. I've gotten 80-yard touchdowns off of running this play because it's such a nice play. All right, do a little pocket presence, throw it over the top. That is amazing right there. So that's a scenario I wanted to show really quickly. So now I'm going to move on to the runs and the audibles. So that's the pass reads. So now that you've hopefully gotten down the pass reads, I'm going to go into the actual audibles of things. So here we go. So what I do is I come out in fullback inside. So I'm going to go random play for this one. This is where you start reading. So now I'm going to show you guys how I read the play. So fullback inside, we got a red box. So then I always check my triangle or Y audible, and that has a green box. So then you go to your pass play and you're like, okay, I see single safety, so that means I read the right side. That'll be, looked like a cover 3, and he dropped the pass. So hold on, let me sub in someone that can catch at fullback. I'll just put Jesse James at fullback for now, because he can catch. Okay, so now we've got a green box to the left. Now, if that box is green and they are not like user stuffing this run this play all ding dong day. This run play is amazing. So we've got single safety, put a green box to the right. So what I'm going to do is run this play to the right. Now, that safety was brought down to the right. That does not look promising. Right there, because you got 2 players outside of the box. So you have all one-on-one matchups, but you got receivers blocking. So let's try to run it here. Yeah, got tackled for 1 or 2 yards. What I recommend stat-wise, if you're playing Ultimate Team, put a blocking running back that has great catching at your fullback. Because if he doesn't have good catching, what happened earlier, he's going to drop that flat pass. Like, I got the Jay Ajayi football outsider card at my fullback in Ultimate Team because he can catch and he's trucking. As your left running back, your actual starting running back, put someone with speed. Because when they run this power row to the outside, they need to catch this edge here. So right there is 5 yards. Basically, this is a very slow-moving offense. Do not expect to score in one play. This is a slow, methodical drive offense. So we got a green box, which means run it. It's tackle for 3 yards. I will take 3 yards. Okay, so both boxes are red. Time to pass. So I do my audibles, see single safety, read the right side. Little flat route, little rack. That's 10 yards right there. Alright, we got a green box. And I have had this up the middle run go for a touchdown. I'll show the clips here. I mean, this run is very nice. It has gone for touchdowns. It has gone for big gains. So back to running this play. So green box again. I mean, and if you get 5 yards every play and your opponent can't stop you, that's good. Alright, so now we see 2 high safeties, but the box is green. So we run it. And this is a very good run play. It doesn't work the best in practice mode, but it really does work good in actual games. So we've got a green box to the right, but the outside is contained. So you got 3 guys outside of the line. So if you run this, I recommend cutting it up behind number 66, in between the defensive tackles. Like that, just to get a couple. Instead of going to the outside and getting tackled for 0 or -2 yards, I would just cut it up. Right here, we've got single safety. So you streak, be your circle, and you read the right side. This is man coverage, X is always open. And you got a glitchy turnaround for a touchdown. Okay. And I recommend as receiver stats, you want a blocking receiver at your right side receiver, and you want a blocking tight end. Left receiver needs a route running and catching traffic. Alright, single safety. Oh, 2 safeties. So you slant circle. Nope, back to 1 safety. Back to 1 safety, so you streak circle or B. Hike it, read the right side as man coverage again, and I think that's another touchdown. This is a very good route. That route is one of the hardest routes to cover in Madden. That and a drag route. So, is that single? Yeah, that's single safety. So read the right side. It's man, but the tight end has a step. They couldn't turn around. So I hope by now you've kind of gotten the idea of the audibles that I like to do. So now I'm going to just show you the 1 or 2 other plays that aren't audibles that I like to throw in when I'm running this offense. So the first one is that top play, halfback slip screen. I'm not going to demonstrate that because I'm pretty sure everyone and their grandma that plays Madden has run a halfback slip screen in Madden. It's amazing. So I recommend throwing in the slip screen a lot, especially if they user the right side of the field. There's no one to user that screen. And then, alright, here's the point. So if they're running man coverage, like this is a religiously man coverage user, he will only call man coverage all game long. Wide receiver corner will destroy him. Alright, so right here we've got wide receiver corner. So what I like to do is I block my left side running back to give me extra time. And this C route or B or circles route will be wide open. Watch. You throw it right when he breaks, he gets a glitchy break, just like the post route. The release on this break is amazing. Right here we just got some man called, and he breaks off every time. I love this play against man coverage players. So that's wide receiver corner. That's really all you need to know. And if it's zone and you made the wrong call, you thought they were running man, just throw the flat route as we did before. So the quick last play that I like to run out of this formation is just wide trail. And the reads are following. Circle is read number 1, R1 is read number 2, and X is read number 3. Very, very simple. Doesn't matter what defense they call. I just read over the middle and try to thread it in. So that's it. I got more parts to this playbook and formation, so leave a like if you want to see that. Subscribe to be notified every time I upload a video. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and comment down below how this scheme works for you. It's in the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook. I think you can tell. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you.